Check mic 1 2. Check mic 1 2. I'm back, baby. I'm here. I got my tea with me. My tea. Still drinking tea, y'all. Still have it. Still drinking it. Do I like it? Ugh. I mean, it's whatever. It's not great, but I'm still drinking it. It doesn't do it for me. It doesn't do it like how coffee does it. Anyway, kind of in a weird, different mood today. Just thought I would hop on here. Thought it might put me in a better mood, talking with everybody, checking up on everybody. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. I don't know, is that the song? Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Okay, that's enough singing. But yeah, make a little Christmas episode. Christmas this week, y'all. It's here. Whether we like it or not, it's here. It's happening. We're done. We're here. It's going wild. It's going crazy. Holidays is here. New Year's Eve will just be around the corner. We're already in December. It's just flown by. It always does. I mean, speaking of Christmas, if you're watching a YouTube video, check out my Christmas drip, baby. Baby. Merry Christmas. Happy. Got this little sweater. Been wearing it. Well, I've only been to maybe one word to the gym. Worn it once. Maybe twice and 3 times in its life. Wish I could say I made it, but I didn't. I know somebody else who made it, and they were going to get rid of it, so I took it. So now I can wear it once a year, if that. So yeah, if you're watching it, let me know. Let me know about my Christmas drip, baby. Slide in those DMs or something. Let me know how fly I'm looking. It's kind of cool. You hear the jingle bells ring. But anyway, where was I at? Yeah, drinking this tea. Just so awful. I mean, I don't know how people do it. But, I mean, I do know how you do it, but it's just it doesn't do the same for me as coffee does, and I want to jump back on that coffee bandwagon so bad. I can just still taste it, you know. I don't even look forward to tea. I just wake up and like, well, I guess I'll just drink this. I mean, what else am I going to do? You know. But I think one of the things, if I drink coffee again, like I know that I could drink it all day if people would let me, and it just happens. I just do it, and I don't want to go back down that road. So it's like a gateway to caffeine, more caffeine, which I didn't really feel the effects of the caffeine, you know. And I would sleep okay. I just, you know, I don't guess I was getting a deep sleep, but I would just, you know, I go to bed usually the same time every night, wake up usually at the same time every morning, and it didn't bother me. Just crushed it, baby. Just crushed it. So, but still drinking tea. So if any of y'all know some good teas out there, hit me up. You know, most of them I've been black tea, green tea. I think this is a Tazo tea. I got a Kroger. I'm trying to do it, man. But trying to keep my spirits up, getting better mood doing this. Looks like what's going on with me? What's been going on with me, people? You know, I wanted to hop on here and, like I said, check up on everybody, keep everybody posted. I'm thinking going into this new year, check it, whip it up, baby. That um might start doing posting. Hold on, I'm trying to look up something real quick. So I can keep my thoughts together. So crap. Yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe once a week, along with my guest episodes, post a solo podcast up here like this, just to keep more in touch with everybody. I don't know, but I do like these. I've gotten a little good feedback off these. Just get on here and just say a few things on my mind, give you my opinions on certain things. Maybe not always. Like I said, there's a couple things I would rather sit down with somebody and go over with, and that way we can talk it out rather than me just get on here and talk like a moron. And because when I do research things, I kind of skim through it all. I don't go wild and crazy and take deep dives because I think that might be a little unhealthy for me. Just because I start following it. Like, I'm not saying on everything. I'm just saying like big major topics that are hitting the news. So I don't do that. So I just kind of stay like, you know, for like movies and stuff like that and pop culture stuff. I might sports. You know, I go down and try to see all the back doors and back ends of things, but not on everything. Like I said, it's just more to go over that stuff with everybody. So I can see what they're thinking. They can see how I'm thinking, and we can kind of discuss it. Give y'all a little bit better conversation. So, but yeah, Christmas is here, baby. Whether we like it or not, it's here. Um, Came up quick. It always does. Comes up super quick, way quicker than what we expect. For me, it does anyway. You gotta get caught up in. All right, I gotta buy gifts for this person. I gotta buy gifts for that person. Start shopping. I gotta do this. Uh, it's almost a little overwhelming just because I almost put too much into the gift thought, and I get worried about it because I want everyone to have a good Christmas. I want everyone around me to enjoy themselves and be comfortable always, no matter what we're doing. But it doesn't always work like that. It seems like people love giving gifts, people love getting gifts, and I do. Don't get me wrong. If anybody from the Omega Watch people are listening, that new James Bond watch, I think it's $9,200. You can send it my way. No big deal. You like my little? Let me shoot the camera. But yeah, I'll get into those expensive watches a little later. That was on my thing, but I like them. I don't ever wear them much, but when I go to a big event, I do wear them. But yeah, I think we all get caught up in the gift giving idea, and it almost starts to take away from Christmas. And that I think for me, it's more about quality time and how I'm spending my days and my life, and what am I doing, and who am I spending my time with. And because I've said before, it was in one of the Marvel movies that no amount of money ever bought an extra second of time. No matter how much I wish I could do that, you can't. Or if I haven't figured it out yet. So if you figured it out, let me know. Give you a little jingle bell. Shake. Shimmy, shimmy, baby. Watch the YouTube in here. Let me know what you think of this sweater. It's hot, baby. You just feel good. You just got some snowman on it. But, I mean, I was thinking that, I like getting gifts, like I said, and I like new things. And I like trying to keep up on new technology. I'm just like a nerd for it. And, it makes life easier in a lot of ways. And I think it also makes life can be a lot more stressful too, especially with social health and mental health and how you're spending your time looking at a screen, which try not to do that. But does it happen always? No, but I try. I'm trying now, people. I'm trying. So, but yeah, I mean, one thought, and I wish this was my thought, but I can't remember if I got it from John Wellborn. He's the guy on the Power Athlete podcast, or who said it, but for some reason it's ringing bells that he said it. But he said that. Am I recording? Okay, good. Everything's recording. I'm about to say, what the hell, man? But he said, when he's when he's sitting on his deathbed, if and when, he doesn't want to be looking back on it, saying like, "Man, I'm sure glad I got that new iPhone for Christmas." I mean, and if you are, I mean, if that what brings you a lot of joy in your life, that's great. But I think for me, it's looking at your, if and when that happens to me, looking back on your life and thinking, what did I do? Man, wish I really took that trip, and really wish I would have forgave that person. Really wish I would have. I don't want to be doing that. And people say that you're not supposed to have any regrets in life, which is horse manure, bull butter, as the people say. Because I mean, everyone has regrets. Now, I think they do, and if you don't, then that's great. More power to you. Let me know. Let me know in an email. But everyone has regrets, whether they're small, they're big, in between. But I can find myself sometimes just randomly hits me at whatever time of day, and I'm just like, damn, why did I do that in high school? What an idiot. Why was I doing that? You know? Why did I do that in college? What can I take that back? You can't. You can't take it back. You can't dwell on it. You can't live in the past. You know? I mean, if you're not forward, you're backwards, and nobody wants to be backwards. So, moving forward. You got to move forward. And that's what during holiday season I got a lot more extra time. I'm trying to take a little extra time off work, and I spoke about being in the same circles last time I was on here, and that I got kind of out of that same circle. I got out of my normal routine. I'm into a new routine, and time time just goes by so fast. You don't even, you start to do a couple things and you have a plan of what you're planning on doing this day. Then maybe some things go off course and you go a little bit different. Then all of a sudden, it's like 2 weeks later and you didn't do what you had anything you had done or had planned. And it's wild. It's stupid. And it's like, what the hell am I doing with my time? And, and I'm not saying like you should not be productive 24/7. You should be, analyzing your time all the time, but, just be more aware of it. I mean, like, for example, I mean, I love sitting down watching Yellowstone. Well, any movie. I got some new shows. I got so much more to watch. But hold on. I'm starting to get ahead of myself here. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes, baby. But yeah, I mean, now I just lost my train of my thought. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy sitting down watching movies, TV shows. But I mean, that's how I choose my time. I like playing video games a lot. It's one of my things. But I'm also trying to be like, okay, there's time. I'll try to make time for everything I can do in my life. And you got to have priorities. You got to have time management. Like I want to get my workout in, done. I want to make room for friends, go to sit down, go to a holiday party, go have a couple drinks. Um, spend time with them, and just interact, instead of just always doing nothing, just being cooped up in the house. I hope I'm getting my point across, but just be more aware of your time, people. Especially this holiday season. If you haven't talked to somebody in a while, call them up. And I'm guilty of that. I always say I'm going to do it, and I never do it. Or I say I'm going to do it Monday, then I never do it. But these are your times to start reflecting on that, learning what you're doing. Especially when you got the time off, you can actually see. Like one thing I like doing is writing this stuff down. Of like, especially if you have a plan on how you want to change something or get better at something, write it down. Then you go back and reflect on it. And if you're thinking that you're spending your time to the best part that you can, or you're doing this like, ooh, am I really not? Maybe I shouldn't have sat on, look at my screen time and said I was on my phone for 4 hours. So, and it sucks, I mean, because sometimes you start to analyze it and you look at it and you're like, oh shit, I'm not as good as I thought I was. But that's how it be. That's how it be, like, baby. But going into the movies and stuff, yeah. So Yellowstone started season 4 of that. It's a good show. First 2 episodes are intense, baby. So if you're caught up, you haven't started season 4, hold on to your seat, pumpkin, because it's gonna be maybe put that. Hold on to your saddle, because it's gonna be a wild ride. Terrible jokes. All right, I don't know where I was going with that, but I was trying. Started that. The Witcher came out. That's a good show. That's a good series to watch if you're not caught up on that. Spider-Man is out. I think it's out. It's out. Getting hot reviews right out the gate. It's on the list for sure. I'm a sucker for those movies. I've said it before. They're a lot of fun to watch. Especially if you saw, I'm hoping they bring in Venom on this one, because there were some parts of it on the second. If you went and watched Venom 2, that there, spoiler alert, sorry, that there might be introducing him into the multiverse. Yeah, what else am I going to watch? Oh, so, like I said, I was kind of in a rough mood. Thought this one would help me get into a better mood, and it kind of is so far. But started to watch, so Lights Camera Barstool, good follow on the InstaFace, the old Instagram, if you don't follow them, but they kind of rate movies, they show what's streaming on the new platforms, of what their recommendations are. So it's really good to get into and check them out, especially if if you're like me on a certain night and you got a little extra time and I'm gonna stream something tonight. What movies are out? And they give you like, oh, new movies are out. So I found a lot of good ones from them. So get on their Lights, Camera, Barstool. And they also have a website, movierankings.net. Shout out to them. Hyping them up this episode. But yeah, because, it's wintertime, you're cold. You might have your significant other want to snuggle up like little bunnies with them. Watch something good. So yeah, there's a couple of my recommendations. There's probably more out there. I just can't keep up anymore. I used to think I was always up to date, but I'm not. I'm watching Succession right now. I can't stay up to that on Sunday nights. That's a good show on HBO Max. Highly recommend it. Macaulay Culkin's brother's in it, which I didn't know that until the other day. which I knew it kind of looked like him, but now then it just hit me like, oh, and I looked it up and they're brothers. No wonder. But anyway, where I was going with that is that Lights Camera Bar still put up the 25 days of Christmas of movies to watch. So each day you watch obviously a Christmas movie, in which I started out with Batman Returns, baby. Michael Keaton. Probably best Batman in my point of view. Then maybe Christian Bale, but that's neither here nor there. So put up a little poll on the Instagram. Is Batman Returns a Christmas movie? Got some hits, but it seems like it's split down the middle. Everyone's 50-50 on it. Nobody can decide. So the judgment still is out there for it. I started out with that. I watched Elf. I think I watched most of How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. Got into that. A little bit of the Santa Claus, Jingle All the Way. That's one of my favorite ones. It's turbo time. And also, you can't forget about the Home Alone movies, though. The first two. There's three. Home Alone 3. Is that when Home Alone 3? Is that the new? Is that the? That ain't Macaulay Culkin, is it? Yeah, so that was a new kid they brought in. So the first two. Also, shout out to Jay Chill and Sarah Chill. Well, I think Sarah liked it. James said it was worth my time. The new Home Alone, the newest Home Alone, Home Alone, Home Sweet Home Alone. They said it. Well, James said it was trash. Probably not worth the money. Well, I guess if it's free, it's probably on Disney Plus or something. Maybe check it out. 16% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ooh, splat, baby, as they say. As they say, with the Christmas drip. Maybe at the beginning of the episode, I'm going to have like some Christmas movie. Not Christmas, some Christmas jingle-along, song-along, jingle. What's a sing-along? For the intro, than my normal stuff. Get everyone in a holiday spirit, baby. I'm getting a little better mood. I'm getting vibing a little bit. Do it to them. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. But anyway, yeah, the Home Alone movies. I wanted to shout out. So in the first Home Alone, both Home Alones, 1 and 2, there's the movie inside, and we were talking about the box the other day. It's like, and he's like, "You've been smooching with everybody." He's like, "I knew it was you. I could smell you getting off the elevator." Shit. But we were talking, and somebody mentioned that Home. All right. Hold on. Is the movie in Home Alone real? Here we go. Wikipedia. Here we go. And it's not real. I thought it was a real movie. So, and it's called Angels. All right, so here we go. Angels with Even Filthier Souls is a fictional black and white gangster meta film from Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, which is a sequel to Angels with Filthy Souls, a fictional black and white gangster film from Home Alone, both starring Ralph Foodie as Johnny and are a parody of the 1938 Warner Brothers film Angels with Dirty Faces. So they made a movie within another movie, which was like a little snippet, but Angels. Be smooching with everybody. Alright, and I wonder if I'd get pulled. I don't know if I get pulled, I might get copyrighted playing this one. Whatever, if I get pulled, whatever, fuck it. Sorry, I'm doing it. Trying not to cuss a lot this episode. But that's how it'll be. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try for it. Let's see. Oh, wait, don't do the ad. But yeah, if you don't, I feel like all of my listeners have. You're not my listeners. I wish I wouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. All the listeners have seen or watched the Home Alone movies. So here we go. Hopefully the mic picks it up. Turn this baby up. This is from the first one. Angels with Filthy Souls, baby.
Who is it? It's me, Snake.
Snakes.
I got the stuff.
Not the stuff. Not the stuff, man.
Leave it on the doorstep and get the hell out of here. All right, Johnny. But what about my money?
Yeah, what about it?
What money? AC said you had some dough for me. Fair to fair.
How much do I owe you?
How much do I owe you? AC said 10%. Too bad AC ain't in charge no more. What do you mean? He He's upstairs taking a bath. He'll call you when he gets out.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I tell you what I'm gonna give you, Snake.
Oh, what are you going to give me?
I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
Uh-oh.
Right, Johnny, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm going. 1, 2,
10. Keep the change.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
All right. Yeah. So there's that one. And I don't know why we were just talking about it at the gym and we kept going around. You smooching. Who says that? Did anybody ever say that you've been smooching with anybody? It's like one of those things, when people ask me, who you courting? Oh, did I use that right? I hope I used that right. Who you courting now? You courting anybody? Here's angels with filthier souls, baby. Let me, maybe she comes walking into the room.
Hold it right there.
Oh, there we go.
It's me, Johnny.
I knew it was you.
Smell you.
I could smell you getting off the elevator. You was here last night, too, wasn't you?
I was singing at the Blue Monkey last
The
night.
Blue Monkey.
You was here. And you was smooching with my brother.
You smooching with my brother. Hey, what's the matter with you? Who you smooching, man? You smooching with my brother.
That's
I
a
don't know.
dirty
Maybe put more
lie,
Italian.
Don't give me that. You've been smooching with everybody. Snuffy, Dale, Leo, Little Mo with the gimpy leg, Cheeks, Bony Bob,
Cliff?
I
I'm
could go
going
on
further,
forever,
baby.
You got me all wrong.
All right. I believe you.
But my Tommy
But
gun
my
done.
Tommy gun don't.
Man, this dude's just killing everybody. Nobody even gets him.
Get down on your knees and tell me you love me.
Baby, I'm over the moon for you.
You gotta do
You better than that.
If my love was an ocean, Lindy'd have to take 2 airplanes to get across it.
Maybe I'm off my hinges, but I believe you. That's why I'm
Going
gonna let you
to
go. I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to get your lousy, lying, low-down, 4-flushing carcass out my door. 1,
2.
2.
Okay. Hope I don't get pulled on that. Get copyright violations, whatever. If I do, it do. But dude needs to learn how to count. Sounds like he's having trouble. 1, 2. He forgets to go to 10. But anyway, yeah, those are good movies. Those are good movies to watch. I wonder what is the best Christmas movie all time. Let's see what this comes up. But yeah, all those old Rudolph ones. There's claymation ones, Snow Miser, Heat Miser, Happy Baby New Year. 40 best Christmas movies all time. Here we go. Did I say anything about Elf and Grinch? I watched those. Home Alone, number 40, according to Vulture.com. What's number 1 then? Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. But yeah, we're saying Batman Returns was not a Christmas movie. It takes place during Christmas time. Gremlins was on their list, on Lights Camera Barstool list. Is it a Christmas movie? Probably takes place during Christmas time. It's a Wonderful Life, of course. Then probably Christmas Story. No, Tangerine. I have no idea what that is. Miracle on 34th is number 3. A Christmas Carol is 4. The Shop Around the Corner. I don't know if I saw that. There's Christmas Story at 6. Bad Santa is at 7. Huh. Die Hard 8. Carol at 9. I don't know. Comfort and Joy. I don't know what that is. Peace on Earth. I don't know. Okay, some of these stuff I've never heard of. It happened on 5th Avenue. Okay. But yeah, I mean, those little things help me get in the spirit. Wearing this thing, seeing everyone be a little bit merry and dancing. And I don't know if that's where I was going with that, but just everyone talking about the holidays and going out, seeing lights. That gets you going. That gets you in a good mood, man. Be smooching in mistletoe. I smooching under the mistletoe. So yeah, they're always fun. Get you a little bit going, especially if you just get the holiday blues, man. I don't really know anybody who gets that, but I think it's a thing. Could be a thing. So don't let it get you down, man. It's a good time to reflect on things, make yourself better, do better, and just if you want to do something, just go do it. Figure it out. Figure out what you want to do with your life. You know, we got New Year's around the corner. And I've never been a guy for New Year's resolutions. Like I was saying, like usually if I know I want to do something, I just go ahead and do it or try to make a plan for it. And it could be anything. I mean, which, I guess whenever I get inspired to do something more, which I don't know. I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm going to do this year, maybe work less, make more money, work out more. That's typical. Travel more. That's what I need to start doing. So I don't think can't be scared to travel again. I mean, unless you're just a little afraid of tight places like on airplanes and stuff. But maybe get out more. Go visit some states. I mean, like I said earlier, you don't want to be. I'd like to say like, oh man, I'm so glad I actually went and took that trip to. I don't know. Where's everyone's getting the hell out of California right now? Montana, baby. I was talking about Yellowstone. When I was watching, I was like, man, it does look like a painting. So whatever lived there. Some friends and I talk about it. Would it be cool to do a retirement to retire there? Maybe. I don't know if I'd like the winters. Not a really big cold guy, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your New Year's resolutions too. ShelarFever@gmail.com. I would look up the number, but I spilt my drink last time I was doing that and got it all over hell, so I ain't gonna do that this time. Shelar, FEVEER @gmail.com. And that's one of the things I want to start making part of the podcast here. Start making part of this podcast is that, whether you, like I said, send me your Christmas movie. Send me your best holiday, your best Christmas gift you ever got. That'd be a good one. Just email that to me. And I'm not going to read the names or anything online. But yeah, just email me so I can talk about it. Maybe part of each episode. If you got any advice you want me to give out, which I don't know if that's the best thing. If you're wanting my advice and you probably are just super desperate and you have nobody else to come to, but I'll throw some shade. I'll throw some shit at you. I'll help you out best I can. I'm not trying to be negative towards anybody. Tell him, dude, he's here. But yeah, I want to help people out. Enjoy helping people. And one time success was, I think it's where I was going to go. Success was once asked to me, is like, what does success mean to you? And I had no clue what to say. It was like an interview, real young. And that's like part of these podcasts. People say they're interviews, and I hate calling them interviews just because I feel that I'm terrible at them. And that I just ramble and have nothing great to say. And then when I go back and look at it and say, why did I say that? That was stupid. But I like to say that, when I do a podcast, it's more of just casual conversation. That's just fun. It's just would be the same conversation you and X person would be having if we were at dinner together or having drinks together. I don't want it to be any type of special thing. But, and in a sense of it, part of it does have to be interview style. But, I'd just rather just, how do you really get to know somebody, It's usually like an interview form. Most people say first dates are interviews. Be sense to that, but where I was going with that, what success means to me is just, I enjoy helping other people, and like seeing them do well also makes me feel that I was successful too by being able to pass on what little knowledge or expertise I have in something, or helping them out with a project, or just doing a good deed for them, or whatever. Makes you feel good. Plus, it's that time of year you're supposed to do that stuff. Go around and be merry and have people help people. I think, and tell somebody Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whatever you're supposed to tell them now. Don't be scared of that. And sometimes I'm almost hesitant to say those words just because I have no idea that I don't want to offend anybody, and which I don't think anyone in my social circles that I would or I have, but or anywhere I usually go, but it can happen. But yeah, want to make it more of the podcast. Like I said, I want to think about doing these solo ones at least once a week, along with my guest ones. Yeah, but and talking about success is that, a lot of people say that a Rolex means you're successful if you get a Rolex, which I like watches. Don't get me wrong. Did I talk about the James Bond one already? I think I did. But yeah, I mean, I don't wear them a lot, but I like them. A lot of people like fancy cars and stuff, and like things like that you got to have those things to mean success, in which I don't think that's what it's meant for. It's almost like a status symbol. But you know, like when people smoke cigars after childbirth or after NBA or like in a pro sport, like a pro player won their championship, they smoke cigars, and I do that once a month, maybe if that. I don't even know if I do it once a month, but just I'm a social cigar smoker. I don't even puff. I just puff on it. I think the nicotine gets in through your lining of your mouth, but it just a lot of people just do it because it's like it goes along with success. It's like part of the thing you do. It's kind of like when I was talking about like drinking coffee. It's part of the lifestyle. When you go to get with friends, it's just so easy to go to somebody's house. Hey, you want a cup of coffee? Hey, every morning you want a cup of coffee? Coffee, coffee, coffee. Everywhere it is. It's everywhere. It's supposed to be. Starbucks is everywhere. That's what I hear. Well, not what I hear. It is everywhere. So, but yeah, it just goes along with the narrative of it. And I'm not saying like I love fancy cars. I love good cars. Um, the Cybertruck, um, the new side or in the Tesla Plaid S. Ford's got their Lightning coming out. So anybody's listening from those, you want Elon, hit up your boy as I shoot the camera. Christmas present coming at you. The mid-engine Corvettes, sexy AF. James and I were talking about our favorite cars last week. So, what's your favorite car? Hit me up. Send it to me. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to get on here, and one thing I wanted to touch on real quick is that people seem to get overwhelmed with the gift giving and it's having to spend money, and you don't have to do all that. To me, just do it. Like I said earlier, that having a drink with somebody and spending my time with friends means more to me than a gift. But and I don't want people. You shouldn't stress over budgets, and I always wonder if is money hurting. Does money hurt certain holidays? Does money hurting other aspects in life? I read an article the other day about Dabo Sweeney. He's the head coach of Clemson football. He said that money is hurting college football, and because of what these like Brian Kelly making $10 million over 10 years, which is $100 million, getting that type of money to coach college football, which he gets maybe $8 million. How much does Dabo Sweeney make? So he's making $8.3 million a year. Looks like Nick Saban gets $9.7 million. So kind of ironic for him to say that, but I do get it that how much money is pouring into these coaches just to coach football, and plus all the other incentives they get. I think who was the guy that went to USC? I think they bought him 2 houses, and plus he gets access to a private jet plane all the time. It's wild. It's crazy. It just blows my mind. And now I think at the University of Texas, their players are starting. The University of Texas football players getting. I have the best Googling skills getting paid. All right, so from news.yahoo.com, University of Texas football players can get paid $50,000. When was this? This was December 10th, 2021. I saw this one. So it looks like a group of alumni is going to pay each of the offensive linemen to do charity stuff. I guess they show up to charity events and stuff, and they'll pay them $50,000 a year. Which I'm for college football players making money. They should be making that type of money, or not that type of money, but they should be getting paid. But $50,000 for a college football player, or for a college, and even a college student, you're giving $50,000 a year. Are you able to manage that money? I don't know. I see so many sad stories of the 30 for 30 episodes of people just going completely bankrupt. And people just because people don't know how to manage that type of money, especially when you're that young. I wouldn't know how. If somebody gave me $50,000 back in college, man, I'd been a shit show and a half. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on it. Like I said, email me. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. Again, I didn't want to spend too long on here. I was debating whether if I should put an episode out this week, but I wanted to get on here, talk to everybody. See, hopefully everyone's ready for Christmas. You're happy for getting ready for the holidays. If you're doing anything for New Year's Eve, let me know. We can talk about that. If you're getting out traveling, if you're not scared of getting around people, let's do it. That stuff don't really bother me. At this point, I think we're just here to live with COVID forever. We've already had 3 different. Urban Meyer got fired. I forgot about that. I ain't gonna talk about that. Suck it, Urban. Um, Urban or COVID's here to stay. We've already had 3 different variants. I guess they're going to keep coming. It's going to be like the flu now. I guess. Um, I'm not going to get into vaccine and anti-vaxxers and all that stuff. That'll be for another time. But yeah, beware traveling. Be safe if you are traveling. Be mindful of your situations. Don't put yourself into anything bad, especially if you are scared of getting yourself sick and other people sick. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. But you got to live your life too. So don't let me tell you what to do. Everyone's smart. Y'all know what you're doing. All the information's out there. People know how to do whatever they got to do. So we'll wrap this thing up before I start rambling and get too bald and crazy. Again, watch some Christmas movies. Be good to yourself, people. Be smooching with everybody under the mistletoe if that's your thing this holiday season. It's always fun. Watch some Christmas movies. Spend times with your loved ones. Be good to yourselves. Happy holidays. Maybe I'll have some Christmas music kind of play us out for us. I'm gonna have to do some editing on this one, look up some stuff. That way I'll probably get pulled off YouTube. I don't know. I'll get copyrighted on YouTube, I'm sure. But I don't know. Be smooching with everybody. You feel Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Happy holidays, you filthy animals. Like I said, be good to yourselves. That's a podcast. I don't have any ad reads. We're not paying the bills this week. Dig my sweater. If you like it, let me know. It's hot, baby. I think everyone's going to like it. Again, I'll be on here more, talk to y'all. Try to make it more of a daily routine. Not a daily routine, but maybe a weekly routine. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. We'll see. Maybe when I can just fit in more time with it. Man, this outro went way longer than I expected. Anyway, love you. Bye. That's a podcast. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. All that good stuff. Happy New Year's. Be good to yourselves. Bye.